Welcome to ADF Sports. Welcome back to the ADF Sports pod. The Mack is back, baby. And he fights in what, 2 days? George, what's good?
2 days. Hey, how's it going? I'm very excited. We got Conor McGrEEEEEE coming back. I know your childhood favorite, my childhood favorite. A lot of our generation grew up watching this guy fight, and it's been a long time coming. You and I were actually together when the nightmare happened where he snapped his shin, and it's crazy. I didn't think it was going to come through.
Yeah, the return of him is absolutely bonkers, and I guess we have to break down this whole card, but you said you had to say something immediately?
Before we start talking about this card, I was scrolling Instagram when I saw this. I feel like this needs to be talked about. Israel Adesanya is leaving City Kickboxing. He just announced it an hour ago.
Interesting.
He is leaving. He's leaving UG Behrman. He is going to another camp to hopefully revitalize his career. I personally think this is the correct move for Izzy. I think he realizes that middleweight is evolving, and with him getting older, getting slower, he also needs to evolve if he wants to keep competing. I don't know where he goes. Maybe he heads over to Australia where freaking Whitaker's training. I don't know, but that's a big deal. Like he's been with Behrman since he was, before UFC. He was in Glory, like against Pereira. Like they've been together forever.
Where is he
and
training
he does
at?
say, I don't know, he hasn't announced where he's going, but he has said that he's leaving City. He said, I spoke with Eugene face to face. I told him I wasn't coming back to CKB. It's bittersweet, but it's the right thing for me. It's a long time coming. It's the right thing for me, especially for where I'm at in my career. Insanity is doing the same shit and expecting different results. But in my opinion, right move by Izzy. Hopefully he can.
He needs change.
Come back. Yeah, he realized after being on the skid that he needed some serious change, and unfortunately, there's no way this was an easy decision for him. But you gotta do what you gotta do, especially when middleweight's as good as it is right now.
Man, that's some good news, I think.
Yeah, that's good news. It's bittersweet, but it's gonna be weird seeing Izzy walking out with UG Behrman not behind him. But hopefully it's for the better.
Yeah, well, it's like I want to start with Conor McGrEEEEEE, but I can't.
No,
we have to do the process normally. Do you want to just jump into Garbrandt's on the card too? I low-key wouldn't mind talking about that, but
I do think, I think Garbrandt just passed his prime. I think he's at that point where he's just fighting too long. He's about to fight Adrian Yanez, and if you told me, 3 years ago that Cody Garbrandt was going to lose to a guy like Adrian Yanez, I would be like, this is insane, but he is probably going to lose. He is probably going to lose to him. I don't think he's going to beat him.
I think you're right, but what about the guy who the world thinks is going to win, minus 2,500 favorite, Gable
biggest
Stevenson.
UFC favorite in MMA betting history.
Wow.
There was originally Bo Nickel at minus 1,800 for his debut, and now it's Gable Stevenson at minus 2,500.
The hype train is there.
For this. Very excited for this.
I know nothing about the guy he's fighting either.
It's a can. It's an absolute can. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They gave this guy basically for Gable to just take him or just knock him out, finish him, get it over with, show everyone he's here and he's ready.
All right.
This is the right move. I was really, really worried they were going to fuck this up. I was hearing a lot of shit about potentially him fighting like a Marcin Tybura or someone like that, like 15 to 12. I'm like, do not do that. Horrible decision. He's not ready for that. Those guys will still beat him. So this is good. He gets a can to kind of just see like, okay, I'm fighting the bottom of the UFC. Let's see how I stack up. The world's expecting me to finish this guy in the first. So he needs to come out and deliver to show the world that he's here.
Absolutely crushed that Gable Stevenson analysis there. I actually have nothing else to say because that was absolutely beautiful. Obviously, heavyweight GOAT NCAA isn't even a debate.
Yeah, probably one of the Probably one of the best heavyweights. He's up there, like with Kyle Snyder. He's one of the best NCAA heavyweights.
Yeah.
But the only thing he just doesn't have the as much of the hardware because he had the crazy upset to a fellow Olympian Wyatt Hendrickson and to, of course, a Nittany Lion and Anthony Cassar. Where if you saw him today, you would never believe that guy used to wrestle heavyweight.
What, did he lose a lot of pounds or did he gain?
He's like back down to like 180, 185. Like he wanted to do MMA. He was like he's in Bo Nickal's corner now. He was training with him.
Wow. I did not know Kassar
And
was doing MMA.
in like my opinion, he gained and lost that weight too fast. I think there was something going on, but I don't have enough facts to fully believe that. So take that with a grain of salt.
Interesting there. Believe it or not,
Yeah,
this fight's
never
almost
know, so.
this next fight is almost a pick'em. Krylov versus Whitaker, and I kind of get it. I mean, apparently Krylov weighed in like 20 pounds heavier. I don't know how.
Krylov's huge. Krylov's a big light heavyweight.
Yeah,
that is
so
that is the sole reason that this is close.
and Krylov definitely more of an offensive wrestler than Whitaker is. Whitaker will grapple to get himself back on the feet, but Krylov can hit you too. I mean,
yeah, dude, Krylov's a sniper.
Yeah, Krylov's dangerous, and with all that weight too, he also has a ginormous reach advantage at 4 inches. Wow.
Okay, that's like that's
there's a lot of concern for Whitaker here. It would be a good win for him. He's barely a favorite.
I do think Robert Whitaker did the thing you're supposed to do if you decided you wanted to go up a weight class. His last fight, if I'm not mistaken, was the RDR loss almost a year ago. That is exactly what you do. He lost that fight, took it on the chin, and decided, you know what, I'm gonna go up a weight, and I'm gonna take a year to put on the muscle, go up to the weight class, and I saw him on.
Dude, I don't know if he got up enough though. He's only 184.
I saw him on the Mighty Cast. He was talking to DJ, and apparently his walk around weight already, like even when he was, at 185, was around like 220, 225, which is like still pretty small for like a walk around weight for a light heavyweight. You see like a guy like Pereira like walked around at like 235, 240 when he was a light heavyweight. But the power discrepancy is definitely gonna be. I think Whitaker's gonna notice it very early, the power difference. Again, I think. These guys are relatively past their prime, I believe. I don't remember how old Krylov is. Well, he has to be pretty old, 31-11. I always forget, the ages of some of these guys. But Whitaker's been around a while. This is going to be a good fight. I think it's going to. It truly either goes the distance or Whitaker's not ready for the power. I don't know. I'm gonna pick Bobby in this one because I do think he's more well-rounded than Nikita. Also, Nikita got knocked out by Dominic Reyes, so like if you're gonna get knocked out by Dominic Reyes, I think pretty little of you in the nicest way possible. Like especially this version of Dominic Reyes that's currently fighting.
Yeah, I guess. Man, I think I'm less sold on Bobby than you are, but I might still take him. This is just a dangerous situation. That's the problem. It's a dangerous situation. I'll take Bobby. I'm very hesitant to include him in a parlay, in all honesty.
I'm not putting him in a parlay.
It's
just
going
to watch the fight and enjoy
Krylov, huge. The reach. It's definitely not a freebie. And we're going to see it's going to be a good fight. And somebody might be on the canvas. I can see them knocking each other out. So it could go to distance too, but I wouldn't be shocked if somebody goes down in this one.
Yeah. So if we want to go to the next one, speaking of going the distance, let's go on the other side of that and go to the first fight of the main card. There's no way this makes it out the first.
Yeah, we're going to get a crazy jelly leg.
Bobby Green versus Terrence McKinney. Terrence McKinney, I think, is up. I think he's like it's the second shortest fight time, and I could be wrong. I think he's like right behind Tom Aspinall. Like
Damn,
he
bro.
comes right out and he finishes fights quick.
Bobby Green is
And
jacked.
I do think that favors King Green. I think that kind of stuff. Like if you put your foot immediately on the gas and you make one bad mistake, Bobby is a great counterpuncher. His head movement's amazing. All you gotta do is watch that Grant Dawson fight from a few years ago. On the feet, he's just bouncing, keeps his hands down, weaves, lead overhand to the jaw. That's it, over. And I think Bobby Green is one of the hardest hitters currently in the lightweight division still. So when I said against the green, I am gonna go with King Green, even though a lot of people, the most popular bet is probably Terrence McKinney first round knockout.
It's funny because I was in the McKinney camp, but you've given a compelling argument on this show, and I have to respect that. Oh, damn, man. You definitely have me doubting McKinney now. I like McKinney in this matchup.
I'm also a huge King Green fan.
I know. But you're right. That situation can happen. And McKinney, if he gets a takedown or a knockdown...
I didn't even know this.
It's over.
Sneakily, Bobby's on a 3-fight heater right now.
Yeah.
Split decision against Gibson Jr., a knockout against Zellhuber, and a submission win against Jeremy Stevens. So, not the greatest competition, but a win against Zellhuber is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, though, McKinney's going to come out firing, and if Bobby lands that counter, could go the other way. I'll just unconfidently pick McKinney, I guess. But, man, your argument is compelling. I can't lie. Oh, here's this stinker. Ready for this one?
I think it's going to be a fun fight. Last time I thought there was going to be a stinker involving Brandon Royval. We got the Joshua Van fight.
That's true.
So last time I thought it was going to be a stinker. I remember talking to you about it. This was like way before the podcast. I was saying like, dude, this could stink or this is going to be a heater. And Joshua Van and him was obviously that was fight of the year last year.
Yeah, I had to rewatch that on YouTube. I didn't get to watch that one live.
Loner Kavanaugh does have the same flyweight base. You get knocked out by Charles Johnson, and you come back and you're contender. Truthfully, he wins this. He's not next in line, but probably second up. Because I do think the Minel Comp is next up, as long as Pantoja isn't going to be back. Loner Kavanaugh, solid for his last fight against Brandon Moreno. Dominated.
Yeah.
Dominated Brandon Moreno for 25 minutes. It was one of the craziest one-sided ass kickings I've watched at flyweight. Like, especially when you see a guy and you're like, oh, that was a former champion, and this young kid is just beating the crap out of him. But it was like Brandon Moreno couldn't do anything. But, Brandon Royval, he kind of has the advantage that O'Malley has in bantamweight, where he's huge for the division. He's like 5'9", 5'10", I think. Somewhere in that range. He is a massive flyweight. Yeah, he's 5'9". He has Loner Kavanaugh's got some freaking monkey arms on him. It's only an inch difference in reach.
Yeah, yo, look how long Kavanaugh's arms are.
He's got some monkey arms. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, those are long.
Holy crap.
That's like my arm proportions. Okay. Pretty similar.
Yeah. To both of us.
Yeah, honestly. We have these yeah.
Short ass torsos and long arms.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this fight will go the distance. I think it could be, I think this will be fight of the night. And I'm going to give it to Loner Kavanaugh via a split decision.
Wow, you're going split.
I think this is going to be an absolute war. That they're not really going to know.
See, I have the opposite opinion. I think this is going to be a Kavanaugh unanimous. He's just going to wear down Royval, but I
you
think
think so?
Royval's too good for maybe for Kavanaugh to quite put him away. But
I don't think
Kavanaugh's
Kavanaugh's
not
gonna
going to
put him
make
away.
yeah. I just think Kavanaugh won't make a stupid mistake. He's not going to like go in there and be risky
No,
for no reason because that's
he's
exactly
very
how Royval would beat you. Is you accidentally just do too
mhm.
much. So I think
The reason I don't think Kavanaugh puts him away, if Joshua Van can't put him away, I don't think anyone.
that's true too. Exactly.
Actually, I think Manel Kopp put him away because I do
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Manel Kopp might
But
hit a
Manel
little bit
Kopp's a
harder.
steamroller right now, man.
Yeah, that's true. But Loner Kavanaugh, I'm gonna say split. You say unanimous either way. We're both going Loner Kavanaugh.
Yeah. I think I think I understand why you think it's going to be a war.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like I trust Kavanaugh's abilities after him dismantling the shit out of Marino to win this fight handedly.
Yeah.
And also the reach advantage is kind of mitigated by his freak genetics. So I like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. I just realized Corey
This is
Sandhagen's
sneaky.
fucking shoulders cooked. That left shoulder
This is
is
sneaky.
fried.
This is I don't know who to go here.
I mean, yeah, this is a really close fight.
Because Batista, when he last fought Umar, he showed us a new side. He showed us a different side. I'm like, granted, yeah, he lost. There were multiple times where I was like, wow, Batista almost had him. Like Batista almost had Umar on the ropes a couple times there. But do I go and trust Corey? I'm gonna let you go first.
I'll go. Okay. Wow, this is fucked. What scares me... Oh my god. This one's really close, obviously.
Yeah.
Sandhagen's been fighting forever now. How old is he? He started young, though, so he could be not too old.
They both fought like forever ago. They have relatively, like, Corey only has like 4 more fights than him.
Yeah.
There's nothing crazy.
I want to say, like, I could see Corey just overwhelming him at range. But, like you said, Batista, if you use kind of that math argument, he impressed against Umar, but was that also just, like, his best, you know? Maybe it came out. Maybe... It's hard for me to really lock in Corey, though, after that performance, but... I usually go against Sandhagen, and it's done well for me.
Okay.
In recent, actually, it's been pretty 50-50, but I'd say since Umar, I was against Sandhagen, and I also thought Dillashaw was gonna beat Sandhagen and did when they fought, which was a wild fight. I guess I'll take Sandhagen. This is another shaky pick. This is a really good card.
I think I am gonna go Corey because looking at both their resume, like who they fought, like who they've lost to, who they've beaten. I do think Corey's best win is for sure. Like even like in recent memory, like Corey beat Figgy. Batista's best win recently was Vinicius Oliveira and Patchy Mix. Vinicius Oliveira is good. He's nowhere near as
and Patchy Mix isn't even in the UFC.
He got removed. So I'm gonna go Corey based on who he's beating the better guys. This is a sneaky fight though.
Really MMA mathing it up these days.
Yeah. When I can't when I go by skill set and there's a guy like Batista, I kind of have to break my own rule and go with MMA math.
Okay. This one is interesting because
no way we agree on this one.
I actually think we might, because I was about to say I actually think Vegas cooked on this line.
Yeah.
A little bit here. The thing is like I don't want to doubt Patty, but it's more that when I simulate it in my head, I guess Patty just can't get caught. But for some reason, I see him getting caught. Maybe it's because I watched him get broken down.
I can't see him get caught because the amount of times he got caught from Justin and just stayed standing.
I know, like he just can't get caught. Because Benoit's gonna throw shit that if it catches him, the fight's over. And it's just like if Paddy just can't get caught by it. And I get why Benoit's the favorite, even though I think Paddy has shown a better resume than, or at least like all around. Paddy's been a machine. I don't know what Gaethje is. Gaethje has some. Gaethje's like this absolute joker now.
They have Benoit definitely has the better win with that sub win over Ruffy. So he does have that, but I think, but that thing on the ground, purely grappling, I think Paddy's the better grappler.
I agree.
So I'm not really worried about the grappling.
I think the grappling is it's very even.
It's a matter of, is Paddy's striking gonna look better?
Yeah, I agree.
It's really more like his defensive striking, because I think if Paddy can get to the ground, BSD's kind of screwed.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna go BSD when you said that, because I thought you were gonna think I was going Paddy. Because I was going Paddy up until
I thought you were going BSD. I've been locked in going Paddy like all week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even so sure I'm going BSD in this moment. I just get why he's the favorite.
And I'm definitely going Paddy. I think Paddy Pimblett decision, the 3-rounder. I think he'll beat him. But I also think it could be like a lot of remnants of what Moicano did to him. Because I think Paddy's ground and pound is better than Moicano's. When BSD was stuck in that position, he got his ass kicked.
Yeah, how long ago did he fight Moicano now? Is that recent?
A year and a half ago? 2 years ago, maybe? I'll tell you right now.
I don't even see it.
Like a year and 10 months. Like almost 2 years. Like, that was bad. Like, he hasn't fought like a...
I mean, he did fight Ruffy.
Yeah, but Ruffy has like negative grappling.
That...
He took Ruffy down. Like, when they were on the feet, Ruffy was definitely getting the better of him, but then BSD got him on the floor.
Yeah, and he absolutely axe murdered Beneil Dariush.
Yeah, well, I'm convinced. I'm convinced you'll flick Beneil's chin at this point. He'll be out. No, not like shade at Beneil. It's just what happens after you get knocked out multiple times. Your chin just gets worse. And Beneil's chin is beyond compromise.
Damn, Paddy's just been so impressive.
Paddy Pimblett by split, or maybe ground and pound finish in like the third.
Thing is, he's also survived that Gaethje.
Yeah,
he's durable. Man.
Yeah,
I just don't want to go against Paddy. I guess I'm also gonna go Paddy. I just can't do it.
Okay.
Till the very end, I can't do it. But
yeah, Paddy Pimblett.
Then this fucking fight, Jesus Christ.
Come on, who you going? Who you going? You fucking traitor.
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, so,
this fight's hit me in waves. The line is fascinating to me.
Yeah, I think it's changed a lot. Like over the
I
course
think
of
Conor McGregor should be a larger underdog.
Monday he was like a large ass underdog. Like he was like plus like 290, 300.
That seems more right. This one. We were talking before the show a lot about Conor McGregor because this fight is completely like Max. We know what Max is going to give him. Fantastic counterpuncher, fantastic reach, fantastic defensive boxing. His speed is still there. He's just so dangerous. It's kind of like Ruffy, but a much more technical Ruffy in a way where it's like if you don't out-grapple this guy, it's so hard to beat him on the feet. Unless you're Ilia Topuria, but. And then, but we're not going to talk about that shit.
Yeah, because of Bond
and Conor McGregor has made a career out of having this 2-round sprint where he can defeat you. that's the forces up against each other. And there's a world, man. If McGregor's on, no one's stopping that left. Nobody.
No.
And
they call it the
Celtic
Cross.
Cross, correct. Man. McGregor, though, we talked about it. He's just this. He seems like a completely different person than he's ever been. He's matured, and and that's almost what makes McGregor such a mystery box in this fight. It's like this is probably a McGregor we've never seen before. And what does that mean? It can mean anything. If you know, if part of it seems like he's locked in and he's on his game, and that's a part of it. Like that's a good sign. But man,
well, I mean, he has to be 38. If he's going to compete, he's got to be at the top of his game. He's got to be doing all these things.
I know. Give me the fucking. I have to go. I have to take the Mack here. I have to take the Mack here. But I'll get into Holloway and why.
I was worried.
But I just think that Holloway's tendency to want to stay up on the feet is such a stupid idea for the first 2 rounds. If you just start grappling with McGregor immediately, he's not going to have the energy because he expends so much energy to damage you, which is exciting. That's why we love him. And the way to nullify that the most efficiently is clinch him or take him into some grappling match where all of a sudden it becomes a war of attrition. The thing is, Max is going to elect not to do that, and that just gives McGregor another chance to get what he needs to get done and land that left and end this fucking fight. So give me the fucking Mack.
Yeah. I was worried for a second. I thought you were gonna, you know.
I had a lot to say. I had a lot to say.
You did. So my main reason for going Connor, I think I told you on Wednesday. I think I called you out working when I told you I'm sold. I'm on McGregor. I think he's gonna win.
Yeah, I was shocked
for the fact that I think the size is such a big
issue. He's huge.
Like Max struggled with Charles, who's a big lightweight. Connor's bigger than Charles. Like Max's things, like even on the feet, even on the feet, he couldn't pressure Oliveira.
Yo, if Connor goes in there and shoots a takedown, I'll shit my pants. Dude, could you imagine?
Imagine Connor just takes his back. But
what would you do?
I think
that'd be insane. I want that to happen.
I don't know. I wanted to throw at least one rolling thunder. I need one rolling thunder from Connor.
So yeah, so keep going.
I just think the size discrepancy is too much of a problem. Like Max was a big featherweight. He's like an average size lightweight. I get it. The McGregor fight, the amount of money he's getting paid is probably crazy. And Max's contract is probably already insane because he's like one of the biggest stars in the UFC. On top of the McGregor fight, people who fight McGregor always make like, you know, generational wealth. But yeah, I just think the size difference is going to be too much for him. I don't think Max realized how much of a size difference this is.
Yeah, the reach,
height-wise,
5 inches.
Max may be taller.
5-inch McGregor reach.
McGregor's reach is just,
that's insane.
I don't know. I think McGregor is bigger. I think he's stronger. I also think he's more used to this weight. I don't think Max is going to be used to it.
Oh, dude, if the Mack wins, Conor McGregor.
I'm going Conor. I'm going to say Conor. I don't know if it'll be a finish. Knowing Conor, maybe.
Yeah, but as long as he wins 3, as long as he wins 2 decisively, he's going to win 3.
It's a 5-rounder.
I know, but if he wins 2 decisively, all he has to do is win 1 more round. He can lose the next 2, save his gas for the 3rd, the 5th.
Just fight for his life.
Yeah, and then he wins that way. Or he could just instantly win in the 3rd as well. Like, there's so many ways he wins if he just wins those first 2 without even knocking him out.
Yeah, I think Conor's got it.
I love it, man.
And the thing is, it's the problem everyone has when you fight him. Are you ready for that moment? Most people crack under this pressure. Will Holloway? Like that's the big thing. Like fighting Conor is different than fighting anyone else. Like this is debatably more pressure. This is not debatable. I think it's more pressure than he had when he was fighting Ilya. Because Conor
or Volk
just talks so much shit. he just gets in your head and says some crazy stuff and just makes you nervous. So like, oh, if I lose to this guy, I'm screwed. Like all the pressure's on Max, every bit of it.
Yeah, but he's making a bag.
Yeah, I think I think Connor's gonna win this. Everything is making me believe that this is just like Connor's
Crazy.
fight.
We both go Connor in the end. I knew you were going Connor.
Yeah,
You had a lot of influence on me.
I was not.
Patty, I
against the
just
grain at
couldn't
all.
go against, and then you almost
Yeah.
got me. You were cooking with that King Green argument, and I appreciate the Royval.
Well, watch me get like absolutely just
shit on.
I'm gonna get shit on this weekend. I'm gonna lose so much money. I'm so ready.
I don't even know how much I'm betting. Hopefully the McGregor odds flatten a little bit. People think he's overvalued now, and I can grab him a little later. Because I can just always grab him night of. So I think I'll wait. God, this is crazy, man. You think everyone's rooting for McGregor? Probably.
Probably.
Besides the Holloway fans.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, is that it?
Yeah, that might be it. Did we really just do that in like 20 minutes?
Yeah, like 30 minutes. We cracked through that app.
Yeah, no, that was, we definitely did good there.
All right, well, we're excited. The Mack is back. It's like a holiday. They should give us work off for this.
Yeah, no, they should.
That's what I think. But yeah, man, it's gonna be exciting. I hope McGregor wins. I think I might just put a lot of money on McGregor. Fuck it.
I think I will.
Drop 100.
Maybe.
All right. See you guys in the next one.